Welcome, folks, to your weekly episode of The Beer Show. Like always, I am your host, Frédéric Bouchard, and today I am drinking on this 30th episode of The Beer Show. Wow, can you imagine? Already 30 episodes. That's amazing. I am drinking a pilsner from Archibald microbrasserie. Archibald microbrasserie. Let's not put the English accent when we translate a French name. And I am drinking La Brise. So it is a 4.8 alcohol by volume beer. And it is, of course, served in a 473 milliliter can. A lot of their product you can find in a can, if not all. So it's weird, huh? What's happening in the back with this? It's really weird. Whatever. Stick with it, guys. So these guys are originally from Lac Beauport. However, they have a couple of bars and restaurants around the entire province of Quebec, even one in the Montreal airport, which is super good if you want to make people discover Quebec beers. Because look, you have people internationally coming in to have a bite to eat, and after that they go like, well, I'll take a beer. They try it out, they love it, and I'm sure they can even find it at some point in a dépanneur, because they're pretty much everywhere in dépanneur beer selling places, and they even have one of their product in the SAQ. That being said, guys, let's go and have a drink. Little U-turn of the product so you can properly see the can, and we'll go for that little pour. Just gonna make sure like this. Perfect. So as you can see, the product wasn't even open. I opened the product like 5 minutes ago. So you still have a light carbonation still going on. I'm not sure if you guys can see the bubble. However, the head is really shy. Let's check out the color. It's not a crystal clear yellow, but it is pretty transparent. I would say like really light golden color to that. And you can still see the light little bubbles going, but it's like they're not staying on top as foam. It gets sweetness in there. It is a pilsner. Get a little tiny bit of a yeast. Mixing that sweet smell, I kind of get fruits of some sort. It's nice. I like that smell for a pilsner, which I'm not a big fan of. Hard to describe that smell though. Alright, let's go for that taste. So you have that typical sharpness in the aftertaste of a pilsner. Sort of, it's always hard. Like I always identify it to a sort of a metal taste. But you know, it's typical to the cheap beer like Carling's and stuff like that. But it's a nice one. It's not too overpowering. It's just nice at the end, just to say, yeah, you know what, I'm a pilsner, but the rest of the beer doesn't say pilsner. I'm telling you, when you put the nose in there, you really get a nice little sweetness of the smell, which kind of is not necessarily big in the taste, but you do get a little bit of the sweetness. It's hard. That beer is hard to, explain with words. But it's a good product. I like it. I'm surprised. I thought it was going to be a boring beer, because honestly, maybe that's not the best beer that I thought of to talk about that brewery, which I'm a big fan I keep track of that brewery because I think it can be something huge for the craft brewery here in Quebec, and maybe bring it outside of Quebec, other provinces and even in the world, like I said, with the one of their franchises that's located in the airport. But I thought that was gonna be a boring product, and I was like, yeah, I know some of their other products are really big. Like they have a Bach, they have like a Belgian Red Ale, it's an interesting product. Of course, I would always like to see, more experimentation with saison or sour, but see, let's be honest, they're sort of a little bit commercial, so if they go outside of the boundaries, maybe the clients would be like, whoa, well, we're not really gonna try it, and at some point they it's taking a place on one of the lines of the pump. So they don't have also dark beers, if I remember right, which is starting to gain more and more popularity, I would say, here in Quebec. So anyway, that being said, I'll try one more time to describe it a little bit more. Little sweet, little hoppy, definitely that characteristic of Pilsner's taste, and the aftertaste, you get sort of a weird metal taste in the mouth. Not necessarily big on the hops, I would say, in that beer, but overall I really like it. It's a good product. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10, and definitely, go out, try those products. They weren't too expensive. This one I bought 2 for $5, so $2.50 for a 473 milliliter can, which is a really good price. And apparently their food is excellent. It's like bar food on some aspect, and then you also have like the top of the line quality food. Apparently, because I never went, the chefs are really good. So give it a try. Also in the restaurant part, it's always good. Like always, I would like to maybe see a little bit more, experimentation with the beer, like I said earlier. But hey, what the hell? I mean, they're doing a really great job. So on that, thank you for watching. 30th episode already. Can you imagine? I thought it was like 2 months ago. It was our 10th episode. You can see it right here. And now, wow, 30th. I'm gonna say thank you everybody for watching the beer shows, also the track and field competition, and any other videos that I'm posting. I like to, I'm a generalist, okay? I like to post. Not just that, in my entire life, and when I used to be an athlete in track and field, I used to do decathlon. There's no more generalistic than that. And when I used to coach a lot of different events. So I could coach pole vault, I could coach the throws, I could coach a combined event, I could coach the sprints, and the same thing goes in every day in my life. So it's normal that it should be visible in my YouTube channel, so different subject. Soon I'm gonna be back with the November challenge, if you want to see those. Dog videos, sports. Now it's not only track and field, it's also the BMX, volleyball, free running, skateboarding, but of course track and field will always be the main attraction to this channel. Alright, I keep talking, but on this, I know you guys want to go home and drink some good beer. On this, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. You can always like, you can share, and you can comment on all the videos. Take care, guys. Bye.